I swear, I'm not just making shard pull videos. I'm not addicted. I can quit whenever I want to. I don't need to pull more shards. Not addicted to the dopamine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shard Pullers Anonymous. I am Bront, CatHerder, your host, and we are talking about Raid Shadow Legends and having some fun pulling shards because that really seems to be all we're doing lately, and that's not really true. I've got some other content planned for you, but we have a shard event here, and specifically, we have a 2x plus a 10x chance for He-Man, which means that on a account that you are not going to buy He-Man on, this is really the only chance you are going to get a He-Man. On top of that, we do have more of the Santa points, whatever they are called, in this Champion Chase tournament. Here we go. So 4,200 gets us a total of 300. Since you can miss a total of 500, missing 300 in here would be kind of a big deal. You know, to be fair, I could certainly just go for the 100, but I would like to go for them. I've actually got plenty of shards on this account, and I'm pretty sure that over Christmas we are going to have a 2x everything again, because that is traditionally what Pilarium will do. So over that weekend, I suspect we're going to have that for the Lady Noel fusion. So I'm not super worried about getting to the points. Plus, I do have a lot of things in the bank here. I've got 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 some odd points just in fragment summons if I need to. And in fact, I probably am going to save my remnant summons on this account just in case. I am, however, not going to save the summon pool. So on my alt, I am pulling for He-Man, which means I'm going to be pulling every ancient shard here. I really could use the mythical book as well, so I'm just going to go all out and pull until I don't have any more shards. I've got plenty of room, and we are going to hit the summoning pool as well. We are then going to do a little bit different on my main. I will be pulling a little bit of shards there too, but we'll probably pull slightly differently there because I don't need He-Man, although, again, a second He-Man wouldn't suck, but you actually cannot empower He-Man with He-Man. So if I get dupes of He-Man, I have to keep the dupe, which, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. I can trade in a different champion instead, but it is what it is. So we've got Pepsi right here. We are ready to pull shards. We've got He-Man ready to go. We've got the summoning portal glowing blue. And on top of that, we've got prisms ready to go. RNGesus, please bless this account. And let's get some cool champions on this account. Ideally, I'd love a He-Man. There are plenty of other champions I'd love. I mean, heck, in this thing, I would love a Harima. I wouldn't mind a Efrak. Trunda would be nice on this account. A second Michinaki wouldn't hurt. I don't have a Staltus. I don't have a Wallmaster. There are actually no bad champions in this pool right here. So, and that's not including the epics. Obviously, some of these epics are pretty good as well. Let's get a legendary. We got one. Let's go. That is not a legendary. That is an Anax. So I've got plenty of him. He's a decent damage dealer for Clan Boss. Not what we're looking for. We are looking for legendaries. So we're going to pull. I've got 114 here to pull. I don't think I'm close to Mercy on this account, so there's a chance I may see absolutely nothing. The good news is on a 2x, generally the average is about 80. So on average, I should hit at least one legendary in this, maybe a few more. Let's see if we can get pretty lucky on this account. It would be kind of nice. Again, Pepsi, not a sponsor, but you could be. You could be. Let's get some Legos. Alrighty. That is a Death Chanter. Not exciting. That is Spikehead. Again, not particularly exciting. Woohoo, doing my dailies. Graybeard. And finally, the last single pull. Single pulls are so anticlimactic, especially when all you're getting is rares. But we've got 110 here to pull. Let's start with the 10 pulls. Let's go. Come on, get a Lego. Come on, get a Lego. Orgon the Crowned, okay. Decent support for Faction Wars, not great. Does what you kind of need him to do, but not amazing either. I used him. I think there are better epics now in Lizardmen than he is. And there we go. All right, so we're getting a couple of epics at least. So, okay-ish rates. 2x seems to be on. Let's get gold. Let's get gold. Come on. Well, got 2 epics to kind of save this pull, but nothing super exciting. I mean, that's not true. Kale, he's Kale. War Maiden, again, campaign farmable, but very useful. I actually use a War Maiden somewhat regularly on both accounts. Again, mostly for like secret rooms and stuff like that. But she's in a stun set and does a good job. Nothing really exciting. Not even epics I really want to empower. This is not doing too well so far. Taurus used to be good for the poison explosion teams. Actually, probably still is good for poison explosion teams. They just have kind of been power crept. Ursine Ironhide, usable. Lorne, I've never been super thrilled with Lorne. I guess he does okay single target damage. Talia can do a decent amount of damage. Miscreated Monster, one of the original Spider Goats. All right. Come on, Polarium. Watching you. Here's the Legos. Wow. Wow. That is the worst best pull I have ever seen. That is... Wow. That is really impressive. Double Vrask is not bad. Vrask is a really good champion. He actually gets a lot out of the empowerment because he heals based off of his HP. So he's going to get a ton of extra HP from empowering. Plus he gets extra crit rate and crit damage, which means he has to crit anyway, so it's easier to build him. So, not going to complain too much about that. Nothing particularly exciting. That's right, we do need a Furgun, who is Furgun until I pull her. Then I will pronounce her name correctly. Another reason actually to be pulling on a 2x on this account. I will be happy if I pull Furgun so I can get my Mikage. I don't think I've pulled a Furgun so far. Where are we at? We have 30 left. So we are definitely due-ish for a legendary, hopefully, given the amount of shards we have pulled. Not guaranteed. Let's get something cool. Polarium. And by cool, I don't mean that 7 epic 10 pull. That was... wow. Stag Knight. Definitely empower a Stag Knight. Come on, last 10 pull. Let's get a legendary. You can do it. I believe in you, Polarium. Dark Elhain, not particularly exciting. And that was very, very painful. So how did we do for points? Hopefully that was at least enough for the mythical book. That was, in fact, almost exactly enough for the mythical book. So I am not going to complain too much other than the fact that I did not get a legendary. That would have been nice. But that mythical book is definitely going to be helpful. And again, these points for getting Santa. I don't actually have a Santa on this account, so I would like Santa. So let's get pulling. We're actually close to the Sacred Shard. That is good. Should be able to get to Santa because I have not missed that many points so far. Maybe 70 from the champion training event on this account. So that was weird. Definitely one of the stranger pulls I've seen, but no Lego. Definitely annoying. Let's go pull on the main. Alrighty, so we are back here. We are on the main. I am going to be pulling for the 4,200 points, exactly if I can do it. So let us get pulling. On this account, we are definitely going to pull the summon pool first, see if we can get lucky. It would be kind of cool. And that is a Phoenix. That's actually good. He's one of the ones I don't think I have him +4 yet and is worth +4ing. So From that, I'm not going to complain too much. We also have Remnant. I wouldn't mind if this was a Void Epic. I would really love this to be a mythical, because that would be the first mythical I will have pulled on this account. So let's see what we can do. That is not a mythical. That, however, is a Void Epic. So that is 350 points. So we have 600 points so far to start. 610 because I accidentally pulled a primal earlier on because I hit summon as opposed to claiming that because I'm an idiot. So we've got 64 ancients. I've got room for, let's go make one more room so I can do 410 pulls. Because I think 410 pulls should be about what we're looking for. And then we'll go from there. All right, so we have 610. Excuse me. All right, we have 610 points. We've got Pepsi. We have the blessing of RNGesus. We're going to pull 40 of these. I will be counting points just in case, because if I get really higher, well, who knows? If I pull 40 and I get to the extra legendary book, I'm not going to complain too much. I am not going to hit Mercy, although I am 100 and some odd into Mercy on this account. That is a Feign and a Cormac, so that is 580 points. So let's get going. Not as many points as I would like so far. Come on. There is a legendary. There is a Candrafon. Candrafon, one of the OG nukers. That is worth a ton of points. That is great. I believe he'll be plussing on my account at this point in time because I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of them. So Candy got buffed at one point in time. This hit hits really, really hard. And if he gets the extra hit, if they're under a buff, this can kill a lot of people. He's got a decent AoE nuke. He can put himself under Veil, increase attack, increase dip damage, and increase speed. Generally, I tend to turn this off and pair him with a Duchess. If you don't have a Duchess to pair with him, he becomes a lot harder to use, unfortunately. And he does okay damage. Unfortunately, because he is Force, he's a little weak to a lot of the Spirit support champions. However, what really kind of makes him tick is this passive, where he'll put Veil on himself if people are doing turn meter buffs or any type of buff or anything like that. And then he takes less damage and does more damage when he's under a Veil or a Perfect Veil. So does not work. This champion is the only alive champion on the team, which is unfortunate because basically he needs somebody else to distract him. But he can hit really hard with this passive. Unfortunately, without this passive, he hits okay. He's definitely been power crept. Still a fun champion. You see him crop up in arena occasionally. I am not going to complain. He will probably either be plussed on my account or will be a faction guardian. I'm not 100% sure which. But that is not going to be enough points because this is going to be, let's just check how many points we've got. We are at 2,000 points. So we are going to have to probably pull at least 20 more, probably a few extra. So let's pull these 20 more and then we can make room if we need to. Kunai Kalother Legendary. It would be nice to actually be raining some legendaries on this account. That would be wonderful. There are, well, there's 820 points, so that is not too bad. None of these are particularly exciting. Kaiten's an okay reviver. Maroka, I've never been impressed with. Tanix is one of the login champions that really is not that great. She was usable early on. Now she's not because there are just a lot of better epics in that faction now. And that is a rare tax. That is really unfortunate. Let me go make space. We're going to pull the rest of these, it looks like. I'll be right back. All right, we have enough to pull the rest of the shards. We're probably going to need it to get it to All right, so we have enough to pull the rest of the shards. We're probably going to need to get as many points as we want, or get at least close. And I can make up the rest with mystery shards if I need to, or some other way. So let us get pulling. We have 4 here singles, and then we will finish off with 2 10 pulls. Come on, legendary. Come on, Pepsi. Bring me some good luck. Nice hiccup for a minute, and I get a Gallic. Always seems like those hiccups are on the starters. Cue another hiccup. All right. Stout Axeman, you are not what we are looking for. We are looking for gold. We've got 20 shots left at the apple. Let's get something golden. Come on. Well, I will take a ton of epics. That is 820 points. So we need probably at least 3 epics in this last pull, if not a legendary. Polarium, I am watching you. Don't let me down. Don't let Pepsi down. I'd like them to sponsor me at some point in time. Let's do this. Batman, good epic. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. So, we are short. And that's fine. It happens. How short are we? Okay, we are 500-ish short, so I could pull somebody out of the fragment vault and get this finished, and we're good to go. So that's fine. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get a few more sacreds or ancients mostly, while we're doing stuff the rest of this week. So hopefully I will get what I need to get, but that is going to be it for shard pulls are concerned. In fact, let's go quickly here and go check my faction guardians in demon spawn. I believe they are done. They are not. So I will hold on to that candy for the moment, because if I pull another candy, I will end up sticking them out there. I will say I have probably the most overpowered demon spawn duplicate factions here, where I have 2 duchesses, 4 chimars, and 3 candies now. You know, you could certainly do a lot worse, especially a couple years ago. That would have been the dream. So, hey, you know what? I got a legendary, I got a bunch of epics, and I got the mythical book I was targeting on the alt. Would have liked more gold, but you know what? You kind of live with what you got to live with. And hey, I've got a bunch of chickens ready for some champion trading. I am ready for Lady Noelle. Hopefully you guys are too. And so appreciate you guys hanging around. Do not buy this chicken pack. This is horrible. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. Much love, everyone. Happy holidays. And until the next video, I'm Bront CatHerder.